2 of our short series on cruising for seniors. This is Scott Law, the world's oldest vlogger, coming to you from Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas. In case you missed part 1, there is a link in the description and hopefully in the upper right corner of the screen. My goal with this episode is to give you a feeling for some of the kinds of things you might find on a cruise ship, with an emphasis on how it might affect those of my generation. Of course, unless you're cruising on the Oasis of the Seas, yours will be different. The nice thing is that you can probably find a detailed tour of your particular ship by searching for it on YouTube. Oasis of the Seas has a myriad of options and activities for all ages, but if I were to give it a balance, I would say it is more oriented towards family with teens and also young adults. We were on this particular cruise because our daughter and her family, who made up that exact demographic, were on it. Nevertheless, the cruise lines know that the older adults have more discretionary cash nowadays, and they strive to cater to them also. Our ship has both outside balcony cabins and inside balcony cabins, as well as inside cabins with no view and ocean view cabins. Besides those, there are suites for those willing to spend even more on their experience. This was our first time with a balcony cabin, and we wanted both the view and the privacy of an ocean view. It worked out to be a good choice for us, but if your budget works better with an inside cabin or an ocean window view, don't let that hold you back. There are often sales of many different varieties to give you extra options within your budget. Check with the cruise line or various travel businesses online or in your town. A good friend of mine who has been on several cruises says that they always book the inside cabin because they're only in it to shower and sleep, and they use the savings on more fun stuff. Today's modern vessels are built for comfort, convenience, and safety. In the cabin area, you'll find the hallways to be reasonably narrow, but wide enough to do the job even if you are in a wheelchair or mobility scooter. If you can afford the suite life, unintended, your hallways as well as your cabin will be significantly more roomy. Most of us, however, are not there to wander the hallways or spend a lot of time in the cabin. Depending on the line and the ship, you will find a wide variety of places for action or relaxation. If you're the kind that appreciates a low-key, more quiet venue, chances are there will be places on your ship that are just right. On our ship, there's a place called Central Park. Central Park has most of the specialty restaurants. Of course, specialty means you pay additional for the meal. Even though there is plenty of included food on the ship, you may want to celebrate a special occasion or just pamper yourself. Our cruise package, booked through our travel agent, included a specialty meal for 2, and we chose to dine at Giovanni's one evening. Many of the inside balconies and some inside window view rooms put you in the peaceful view of Central Park. There are some steps here, but very nearby is a smooth incline for wheeled mobility as well as pedestrians. I'm confident that all cruise ships these days have convenient access for whatever kind of mobility device you need to get around to enjoy the on-board venues. If you're looking for the action of downtown, let's go back to a place I gave you a glimpse of as we boarded the ship in part 1 of this series. and take a little more in-depth look. On Oasis of the Seas, it's called the Promenade. It is a wide open area with eateries, bars, guest services, shopping in both shops and vendor kiosks. The ship staff also uses this area to put on some special fun activities. In addition, on our cruise they held a tribute to military and emergency and medical service personnel.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this very special event where we gather to honour and acknowledge our veterans, to pay tribute to the fallen.
Of course, I've mentioned before we were there during the Christmas season, and so they made sure there was a holiday feel for children and adults alike. There are plenty of places to just sit and enjoy one of my favorite activities, that of people watching. If you're so inclined, it's a great place to meet and make new friends. I'm going to do a vlog about seniors going on cruises. You know, how is it for a senior? What are their challenges? What are they running into? That kind of thing. So
yeah, we're sort of invisible now to the young people. The seniors are invisible now.
Yeah.
So we need more information about seniors. So that
yeah, I'm not a great vlogger. Anyway, it's just fun. Nice talking with you. Have a great day. Close by is another fun area they call the Boardwalk, much like what you might find on the beach or amusement park. Entering the main thoroughfare, we're greeted with these beautiful carousel horses in their progressive state of construction. What kind of boardwalk would it be without an arcade? And just across from it is the Boardwalk Doghouse with complimentary hot dogs, sausages, and bratwursts. Just beyond, you can buy tasty sugar in all varieties. And of course, the central figure is the old-fashioned carousel, which is not just for kids. It might be fun to sit with a cold drink in Playmaker's sports bar and watch the people. Jumping ahead, we come to Johnny Rocket's Diner, where you can purchase burgers, fries, shakes, and sometimes balloons. I hope today's video gave you a little more feel for what to expect on a cruise ship like Oasis of the Seas. I think you can see that age and mobility shouldn't keep you from having a good time. In my next part of this series, we'll look a little closer at eating on your cruise and even get off the boat and see how seniors do on the land ports. Until then, this is Scott Law, the world's oldest vlogger, hoping to see you again soon for more adventures of cruising seniors. And of course, until then, keep on keeping on.